Good morning, everyone! So really quickly, I want to address this before we get into the skincare short. If you guys haven't noticed, this is actually a re-upload of the original video that I made on this topic. Now, I wanted to just cover a couple things really quickly before we jump into the video and the reason why I went back and edited the original video and I'm re-uploading it now. So first and foremost, to explain the concept of skincare shorts, I think there's a little bit of confusion behind them. The idea of a skincare short is essentially to give you an overview of the basics of what you need to know. Basically, I do the research for you guys and give you guys the information you need to know in a short and condensed format. So yeah, that's why I don't get super specific in these videos, but I think moving forward what I'm going to start doing is I will start linking down below in the description box some articles and case studies and research in case you guys want to read more about the topics that I cover in skincare shorts for those of you guys who do appreciate the deeper dive into each topic. Now really quickly, to talk about the specific reason why I took my original video down and I'm re-uploading it is because when I look back at the video and read the comments on the video, I realized I misspoke. It's always interesting when you research a video, and for skincare shorts I actually do pretty much script them. So I make sure I try to give you guys the information as accurately and straightforward as possible. That sometimes when you misspeak, you don't necessarily see it. So when I watched the video back and read some of the comments, I was like, oof, I could see why you'd think that maybe this wasn't clearly explained. So because I'm the perfectionist that I am, I wanted to make sure I went back and reworked it in a way that would be more understandable for you guys. I mean, I'm the first to admit I'm human too, I make mistakes, but I want to make sure that I put the effort forward to correct them when I see fit. And yeah, so that's basically the reason that I wanted to go back and rework that for you guys. And last but not least, I'm so sorry if you just came here to watch the difference between physical and chemical sunscreens and you're like, what the heck is this intro? But one thing that was really shocking in that original video was I was noticing there was a lot of commotion going on in the comment section. And one thing that I won't tolerate that is a pet peeve of mine personally is when people talk down to others. I want to keep it positive here. I want to keep encouraging people to learn, and the thing that I want people to remember is everyone's on different levels of skincare knowledge. Again, myself included, I'm constantly learning new things about skincare, and I feel like one thing that I really appreciate by doing these videos is that I go back and relearn topics and details about each topic that I didn't even know, or maybe I had a misconception of. So because of that, I do want to have conversations on these videos. I think it's really helpful, but I want to have well-respected conversations with one another and also helpful conversations, not just tearing each other down and being kind of nasty towards one another. So it was just kind of weird, and honestly, it really was only like a couple people who were doing that, like commenting on every single comment in that particular video. I really hope you guys enjoy these videos, and I know because they're such a short formatted type of video, you guys don't see, but I really do put a lot of research and time into these videos. Like one topic can take me weeks to research and pour through all of the information online and on the internet and different opinions and reading different sides of every single topic. So yeah, they are probably one of my more difficult series on my channel, if not the most difficult. Anyways, again, I'm sorry that I have to do this intro, but I didn't want to just like randomly re-upload this video without explaining to you guys what's going on. So anyways, I know, Lucky. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan and this is Skincare Shorts, where I cover a skincare topic in 3 minutes or less. So let's go ahead and get started. So for today's topic, we're going to be discussing the difference between physical and chemical sunscreens because they both offer protection from the rays, but in different ways. And I know you think you might be on Reading Rainbow, but no, this is the Beauty Breakdown, where I'm going to give you a skincare shakedown. What? Okay, I'm done. So first, let's go ahead and talk physical or mineral sunscreens because these are probably the most traditional form of sun protection. Now, while physical sunscreens do provide UV protection through the absorption of UV radiation, they also provide a small amount of protection through reflection of those UV rays, which is that physical block of about an SPF of 2. Now recently I've noticed that a lot of companies have been trying to improve the formulations of physical sunscreens with micronized formulations, essentially breaking down the particles of the sunscreen so they sit more smoothly and beautifully on the skin. Now how do you know if you have a physical sunscreen? It should contain either zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. Now as a side note, physical sunscreens have been more highly vetted and they are thought to be generally safer for the environment and marine life. Now some downfalls of a physical sunscreen, besides the dreaded white cast, they sometimes are formulated on the more heavy side. And since they are a physical block, they tend to not have a great lasting ability because they tend to be easy to rub off or sweat off. Now chemical sunscreens ironically are the more organic form of sunscreens because their ingredients are organic carbon-based compounds. Now I'm going to go ahead and list what chemical sunscreens tend to be formulated with. I'm not even going to bother trying to pronounce those because I will definitely butcher them. Now how chemical sunscreens work is they are absorbed into the skin and they also absorb the ultraviolet rays, then they convert them into heat, which is then expelled by your body. The benefits of using a chemical sunscreen is that they tend to be a bit more lightweight than physical sunscreens, so you avoid the white cast and it tends to sit better under makeup. And you're less likely to miss spots with a chemical sunscreen. However, their ingredients tend to be a little bit more irritating for the skin, especially the higher the SPF goes, the more irritating chemical sunscreens tend to be. And even though oxybenzone has been banned in certain areas like Hawaii and linked to coral reef damage, they haven't been able to test this specifically under realistic conditions. I'll leave a couple links down below for case studies and articles about this topic in case this is something that you would like to read up on. Now I know the question that I'm gonna get asked, and basically the main takeaway for this video is, do I use a chemical or physical sunscreen? Now the answer for that is, as long as you're protecting your skin, what actually matters is what fits best for your skin type and your lifestyle. For me personally, when I can, I opt for a physical sunscreen. That's because I have dry sensitive skin, so I find the ingredients are easier for my skin to handle, as well as the thickness of a physical sunscreen almost works with my dry skin as a moisturizer, so there's that. I basically just slather it on and it works for me. Now since this is a skincare short, I'm not going to include product recommendations, but what I will do is I will put a related post on my website with some recommendations for both physical and chemical sunscreens, which I will link that down below. And as always, I hope this was helpful for those of you guys who were wondering what was the difference. And I will link some more skincare shorts that are SPF and sun protection related down below since we are rolling into these summer months. And as always, I hope you guys are happy and healthy. And don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!